Today we're going to go to the Graupner web page and I'll show you how to find the software and the updates for your devices. We're starting here at graupnerusa.com. Right here at the top you can see the link. Any page, you can scroll down on any page and you always will come to this section here. In the blue section, I'd like to point out we have a link to our YouTube videos. That's very useful if you need an introductory to your transmitter and to some of the software instructions. So for now, we're going to go over here to the information column and we're going to pick downloads. When I click on downloads, it takes us to graupner.com updates, which is a German website, and all of the update information can be retrieved from this site. So the first thing we're going to go out and do is get the software we need to do all the updates. Just for demonstration purposes, I'm also going to download some radio updates and some receiver updates and some charger updates. In many cases, the updates will be automatic. In other cases, you'll have to download the files in advance. Let's start with the software. Clicking on the software G. When we get to the right page, here we are. We got Firmware Upgrade Studio. The Studio is used to update all of our devices. If we click on Read More, it'll take us to another page that'll show us it. The download we want today is PC Software 4932. Clicking on PC Software 4932, it starts the download. On your computer, you may have to tell it to save, but on mine, I've turned that into the default. So right here in the bottom left corner, you can see hotpcsoftware.zip. So this is a zip file, which we'll have to extract all the information out of it later on. So while that one's downloading, it's quite large. We're going to go to the next one. Going back. Alrighty, now we're back to the other page. Let's go to radio controls. In most cases, the update for radio controls will be automatic, but there are times where you may need the file to update your radio. If you look over here on the right-hand side, there's a column called tags. The tags take you to the updates for your specific transmitter. In this case, I'm going to go with the MZ24 Pro. Let it take us to that page. When we get there, we'll be able to hit this Read More, just like the last page. And we're going to download multiple things here, just because we're here and we might want them in the future. Firstly, I'm going to download is the MZ24 Pro 2V029. When I click on that, it will start the download. It's here in the corner. Notice that it is also a zip file. Over here, I'm also going to go ahead and get the voice files. We may need that in the future, but normally it's automatic when you do your updates. The voice file download comes down as a Voice 3 PDF file, so it's in its actual format that we'll use in the MZ24 Pro. Okay, I'm going to click the back button and go to one of the other choices so that you can see how to download additional files. We're going to do a couple of receivers just so you can see how it's done. Clicking on receivers. Now the gyro receivers require that you have the file in advance. The standard receivers will work with an auto update function. So I'm going to go down here to the right. Again, we have tags for each of the receivers. I'll go ahead and start with the Falcon 12. That is a multifunction receiver that does have gyros. And I'm going to go to the Read More function. And I'm going to download the V203. When I click on the download button, I see in the bottom left-hand corner here that the Falcon 12 is also a zip file, so we'll have to extract that at a later date if we want to use it. I'm going to go back one page. And I'm also going to go to the GR24 Pro, just so you can see that one as well. Go to Read More. And there is version V203. And there's a bunch of manuals there. The GR24 Pro software is also a zip file, so we will have to extract the files later on in order to use them. Going to go back to the main downloads page one more time. So going to the chargers. The charger updates do not have an auto function, so we have to download the files in advance of updating chargers. So we'll go here to Polaron Pro version V103. And we'll click on firmware 2103, and it starts downloading, and it is also a zip file. Again, a zip file is a way to combine a bunch of files for easy transmission over the internet. We will extract all the files in order to use them at a later date. That concludes the download information. All these files will be on our downloads directory by default. We will go to those in another video and unzip them so that we can use them.